Good evening.
Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of Dissect. I go by the name of Novelist,
And I am Jewel.
and we are the Dissect family. And of course, we have another interesting, another exciting interview ahead for you guys today. But Joel, what's been going on for the week?
Um, hey, I got some interesting cases for work. Can't
Ooh,
really disclose what they are, but I got some
ooh,
interesting cases for work.
tell,
Kids are different these days for sure.
tell me about it. We were just talking about the era of cartoons we were watching in the back. All right,
Mhm.
so yeah, kids are definitely different these days. But
Sure.
nonetheless, we're still under a snowstorm. Well, snow. We still got snow.
Mhm.
Roads are still nasty, certain places. So, but we're getting there. So, like I said, we have a great show for you guys. So, let's not waste any time, and we'll be back in 2 minutes with our guest for this evening.
All right.
So I'm Janine Zabi across. I'm Janelle Zabi. And where's Zabi Street?
This is what you beat on the inside and we're ready to go.
Are you, Jewel? You know, I'm getting talents that you're not talking about.
I just get people at the bar. Ain't no bar, I say drum.
Yeah.
I can honestly say that they've done such a good job with hospitality and welcoming all people in.
Well, Samantha Moon.
So my name is Claudette Alona People.
I am Selena. And then that's how it started. When I came home,
My name is Pumba. Stage name, of course.
Well, I was born in Spanish Town, Jamaica.
I am Evelina Blanc.
I am a mother first. I think I'm a really wonderful friend. And a really great business.
I gotta be ready because you'll be like, oh, she picked that. No, I didn't.
Yep. I am Kendra Stephen. I am Rena Charles, aka Mystery.
People forward in victory.
And welcome back. And like I said, we have an interesting guest for you guys tonight. Hauling from the beautiful, beautiful island of Trinidad, where I wish I was right now. Let's welcome to Dissect, ladies and gentlemen, the man Mad Head City.
Hey.
Hey, what going on?
Welcome, world. How are you doing?
Not bad. What's going on, man?
I'm all right. It's Carnival season here, so I'm priming up.
Right.
In a few minutes, well, a couple hours.
Right.
So yeah, we're here.
Everything's.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Exactly, because it's such a busy season and we know how it is. So, taking the time out is amazing for us. So thank you so much.
Right.
Yes.
And yeah, you are busy tonight. Excuse me. You have your show tonight. So yes, thank you for taking that time out to be with us. So I guess let's start for basic from the people who are sitting under a rock somewhere, and let's tell them who you are, like your background, how the name came about, stuff like that. So
Okay. My name is Cohen Prescott. Cohen Prescott from Trinidad, live until area. I've been doing music for over 20 years professionally, worked with some of the greatest producers in the country when it comes to soca music. I was with a group called Fearless. That's my big brother and myself. And from there, I started to, seek my solo career as the sobriquet Triller. And in 2013, I got the opportunity to tour the UK and the European scene, fusing soca music with bass culture. So with that, when I was there, the rebirth, Madhead City, the name Madhead City came about in the UK. And the name Madhead City actually represents the energy I bring.
Mhm.
A lot of people say I'm very crazy in the way how I look at things because I look really out of the box. So
Right.
mad represents that because once there's a thin line between a genius and a crazy guy. So no, mad represents that, and the head HED is high energy detection, and the city is Trinidad and Tobago or Dominica or Haiti or the UK. So wherever I have my fan base, that's the city. So it's
Oh,
mad high energy detected in that city.
High energy detected. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I was wondering, I was like, how? Okay, now I get
Yeah,
it.
I was thinking about the name too, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till you come here to
Yeah.
ask you about it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a deep meaning still. I like that.
Um, a lot of folks they tell me, "Yo, you could have blown up so many times." I had a
Right.
lot of opportunities to like blow up on mainstream. First, with soca, I started in the year 2000 with a producer named Shell Shock,
Mhm.
and he produced from the big names: Alison Hines, Marsha Montano, you name it, Bungie Garlin, the works in soca.
Right.
I produced Roll It Gal for Alison Hines, Big Truck for Marsha Montano, and he was like my mentor, my big brother.
Right.
So he carried me around all over, and we um, we started to do soca, and everything was happening in that world. But I always found myself leaning across to like hip hop and dance hall with
Right.
my flow. And he was like, you know what? If you're doing it, learn it and understand the culture. Do it well. Because if you could sing, sing. If you could rap, rap.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't just, And also, he taught me every artist needs to have their tools. Just like a carpenter has his hammer, you know, every artist needs to have a recording studio and be able to produce. So I started to learn how to produce music. And I started dabbling into that world as well from this gentleman. So from there, um, that's how the the ideas and the directions started to expand. That's when folks was like, "Yo, you're different. You're so like not normal. You're before your time." And so we have songs that actually you're gonna come back to this when we say they have songs that's 10 years old that's now releasing and it's relevant now.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, and that's it. That's where the energy comes from.
All right.
I'm just writing down what that meaning is again so I don't forget.
You know
So,
what? Within the Bible, I think there's like three instances where um, I'm not strong in, I'm not like really, actually, I'm religious because I believe in a supreme being, right? I was speaking to my mom and she mentioned something. She said, you know what? They used to call Jesus Christ a mad person. You know what I mean? Because he always was ahead and thinking out of the box.
Yep.
mhm.
And I think that is another way to describe the way how I look at things. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I do find like based on me, like for me, a lot of artists are geniuses. The way that they think on a higher level, different from the normal person. So
Yeah.
yeah, to say you're mad, okay, all right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. I'm
It's a
gonna agree.
slang. When we were younger, anything that's cool, we used to say, yo, that mad, bro. Yo, that trap, mad. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
different. It's just sometimes some things you can't find words to
Words.
explain it and express. It's just, yo, it's just mad.
Yeah.
You know, and
True.
that's the energy I bring with whatever I do. So what I love to do is perform in spots that don't know me and bring new songs. It's like, check this out, guys. I just did this song like today, and I'm gonna perform for you guys now. You all ready? And see the reaction. That's the adrenaline rush I love.
You like the surprise, the element of
Yeah,
surprise.
it's like, yo, let me test it out.
Right.
When I was abroad, yo. Anyway, we'll get to that when you guys ready.
Nah,
Whenever you're
man. Now we
ready, whenever you're
talking.
ready, let's go. Let's go.
We talking the things.
Yeah. Um, in the year 2013, I had the opportunity to go to the UK and understand the culture over there. What happened? A friend of mine who plays cricket, he played 2020 cricket in Trinidad, and he also plays with a club in Manchester. He came back and he was like, "Bro, you've been doing some things that remind me of UK grime. That's the UK hip hop." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." Then he played some songs. I was like, "Wow, this song's just like what I have been doing without even knowing."
Right.
Using calypso with soca and rapping on it. And it's kind of close to what Bungie Garden does, right? And with that now, when he showed me that, I was like, wow, okay, I'm not going to stop because there's a place that wants it. So now I started to reach out to guys to try to get in that position.
Right.
Funny enough, there's an artist called Eva Lazarus. I was checking out all who's in the UK doing their stuff. And Eva Lazarus was one of them. And she turned up to be my roommate when I was in the UK.
Oh, wow.
I never told her that. I was like, yo, you even know I was following you.
It was meant to be. Yeah.
So, so I started to put my energy out there. And this is the thing, energy is everything. So I kind of like attract that energy to me. Then there was a time I went to a show. And in the show I went to, there was a guy from a group called Just Now named Sam. He's from the UK. And these two guys, they produced Truck on the Road with Bungie Garden. Right? You familiar with that?
Yes.
So, and I actually was there on the production. I actually added to the production. But anyway, that next time. But he was there. I spoke to him. I said, yo, I like what you guys doing. How can I get on board? He said, no problem. He had this beat, and the name of the beat was called Danger Zone. And he gave me that beat. And I was like, all right. Now going back to Shell Shock, passed away, he always told me every artist needs a studio. So I could have take the MP3 he gave me, and within a few hours send him a demo.
Right.
And he was blown away by the speed. And he was like, how? I said, yo, I'm ready. And with that, now he was like, and his words were, I reckon if you come to the UK, yeah, you will definitely do some damage up there, Black. You need to get up there.
Yeah. You have the accent too.
And I was like, okay. I took my money, bought a ticket, and I went over there for 6 months the first time.
Nice.
And I stayed and I slept on a couch. We eat together, we stayed. Yo, I slept on a couch for a whole 6 months, not 6 years, 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
And we just hit studio. Within that journey, I learned to cut hair. So to make extra money, I was barbering.
Right.
And, it's just studio, and then shows started to happen. Then I started to perform out there in the UK. So I did like so much major stages within that 6 months.
Right.
When the time passed, the next flight was paid for.
Oh,
no,
okay. VIP. This turned into a VIP.
Now I'm connected with a label, and now, it's like, okay, from the UK, now we in Scotland, and then we in Switzerland, then we in Brazil, then we coming down the Caribbean Isles touring. And in that era, it was like, the name of the group was called Just Now. And it was Just Now and Major Lazer was the two groups that had Caribbean sound and dominated. Now, you're familiar with Major Lazer fusing soca music with their stuff. They got the idea from us.
Oh, damn.
We were always doing it with dancehall artists.
Yeah.
So we started to do it with soca. And they found the energy was like, wow. And then they connect with Marshall and these other guys. And so it was like that. So we really did a lot, headlined a lot of shows. I remember headline a show, the Liverpool International Music Festival, Junior Gong. We didn't headline, we were open for Junior Gong.
Okay.
came up and he said, yo, you mad. Same word.
Bad.
Yo, never sitting like that, sir. And dead presidents, Shaggy, who again, wow, the list is long. It's like the biggest music festival in the world is not Coachella, it's not Tomorrowland, it's Glastonbury.
Glastonbury.
Glastonbury in Somerset in the UK. So in picture, Tomorrowland is huge, and Tomorrowland is in Belgium, I believe. So Tomorrowland is like a drop in the bucket compared to the size of Glastonbury.
Wow.
So Glastonbury, we needed a map to go through the festival, and we headlined 3 years straight.
Damn.
And on the last year, we had the opportunity to bring our artists to the show. But how that happened, we did a show in Brazil, and it was truly, I was like, yo, I need to get an artist up here. And who I wanted to work with was Bungie Garlin.
Yeah.
We flattened the place, and I had the choice, and I chose Bungie Garlin to come up. Yeah. So wealth of experience with that side of the world. So
yeah. I heard you you mentioned a lot of things just now in what you were saying. I kind of want to skirt back to, it was you and others who kind of developed this sound, and then people caught on to it. Now that you know something like that, do you now kind of copyright your music, your sound? Like, do you think more along that lines now? Especially like, something happened the other day in the soca world with Trinidad Killer, and people taking somebody's rhythm and stuff. Like, how do you deal with things like that?
Oh, well, in terms of the style, I believe music is there for everyone to use, firstly. The style is open for anyone. And so I think that can be copywritten or hold. And I think that mindset tends to put things in a box. And so I am more of the type to be happy when other folks are involved in it, because there's more options for DJs to play. There's more of it. So now we grow. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you look at it like that, in that aspect, I see no problem in that. I wish, and I think there's a lot more producers coming with this style. So I really believe is a good thing. What I will say in terms of the music business, definitely you need to obviously protect your stuff when you're putting it out there, You need to understand business. So that's what I would say on that, really.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So with like, I'm sitting here listening to you, like your experience, your experience and the knowledge should be like just skyrocket, right? With especially with, well, we all know traveling is something that broadens your knowledge as well, right? Especially for an artist traveling, to me that is just gold, right? So much experiences that you come across. Do you still fuse your music to, like, I mean, not just let it be pure soca, maybe just take hip hop and put in it, but maybe some type of music that we're not even introduced to?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everything what I do is influenced by other styles. That's why I mentioned it's not on me to hold anything from anyone. I believe we should experiment,
right?
Have fun. You know what I've learned too? Mistakes is the best thing to make in music.
Of course, best way to learn.
So like for example, the song "Wine and Pill," that is UK drill. So that's one of my new releases, and it is addictive. And everyone's like, "Yo, it has a UK drill and it has that deli funk kind of feel to it." So it's out there. So it's and I've been in Brazil. I had the experience, and I work with producers in Brazil, so I understand culture.
Right.
So it's just paying homage to everywhere I went. I'm a student of the world. here to serve. So whatever I learn, I'll bring it. You know? So check out yo, I can't wait to share the new stuff. Yeah, the new stuff is insane. It's like, insane. Yeah.
I mean, I just listened to, like, we were backstage and you mentioned it. So I went on to YouTube and I'm like, this is different. This reminded me of like my days when I used to listen to house music. And, you know, I was a big house fan. So it's good that you're not pigeonholing yourself to one genre of music. I know when we advertised you, we said soca artist, but you're a music artist, right?
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, other people, go ahead.
Sorry, I will say I am influenced. I am a soca artist because that is our culture, right? But I'm heavily influenced by different songs. So it's like, this is like more of a hybrid of it. You know what I mean? So we're not running on gas alone. We are electricity. So you understand? So you're running on solar still now. You get me?
Okay.
So at the end of it all, you're still a fan of the music.
Exactly. I understand it. To me, music, no matter where it's from, there's one thing in common. The way how you feel is a vibration. It's not about genre. The genres are blurred now. It's how you feel at a point in time is what people will react to. I think genres is segregation. It's like my genre better, my genre this, that. No, bro. It's how you feel, because Beyonce did a country album and people felt good about it.
Right.
And then now I have songs, I have been dabbling into rap music and people like it. And then it was like heavy drum and bass, dirty synths. Like when that was played at Wireless Festival, I saw this group called Mob. I'm trying to remember the name, but they're like heavy into that world. Mode Step. The name of the group, if you all check out Mode Step Wireless Festival. Mode Step Wireless Festival, I think it's 2014. They played a song called Pop It Off.
Okay.
Which I did with a group called The Prototypes. That song was one of the biggest songs. I got an award for it. One of the biggest drum and bass songs in the whole world.
Wow.
So the name Mad City actually is a staple name in the electronic music world.
Okay.
So I actually blown up already in that world. So it's very easy for me to tap into that. But coming home, I will say the pandemic changed a lot for me. But before the pandemic, I had a tour with the same group, and all of that came to an end.
Right.
Because I have like 4 hit records in that world. One called Pop It Off, one called Warrior, the other one is called Tingo, and the next one is called Levels. 4 hit records, which is a set.
Right.
Sing one song about twice, and I getting paid. I whole night thing. Right? And it's easy because it's like I am doing like what I love to do. So it's rap, power soca, and the drum and bass genre is the same tempo as power soca, which 160 BPM. So it works now. So coming back to the whole thing, I kind of almost run off track there, but basically it's all the same. It's all you feel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's the energy.
Yeah, because coming back to, I think we were talking at the backstage a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything in life is vibration and energy. If you understand what you are, then you'll know how to become who you want to be. So yeah, energy in a body.
Right.
This is my belief, because this body not even real. Because at a point in time, this used to fit in my dad's hand. So if it's real, then it would have whole state. That's why people have job interviews.
Let's go. You're on a different level. Oh my God. A novelist, I know what you're thinking too. So. Interesting.
Let's get into one of
A
those
video?
music videos. Yes.
Yeah, we want to show the viewing audience your versatility, and so the first one we chose is a video about a song called "We Can Start."
Okay.
So we're gonna get into it, and then you're gonna explain it for us.
All right. So
Okay.
Like a
And the
band.
people in the back.
When the weekend start, me no lie, that the dealing start. When you're deep in thought, full of vibe, then when the healing start. Bad mind one pre in touch, jealous I money in a listen start. Like blank and leave them shock, in the streets you don't deal in cards. In other words, long wait till the weekends come. We chillin' at the weekend spot. When life these things to start, man I chillin' at the weekend spot. Weekends on, make that money time free and fun. Real things man be dressing for. Head to the club down there we score. Proper vibe man sick, with the gal them sweet. Proper tune and beat, the gal them wine and dip. Ganja pile and hip. Now me eye and settle on a water like a mango leaf. See ya, bend over let me angle it. She said, lock up yourself, you're not on no leash. Sexy empress, who not check for themselves. Relationship unleashed, at least. Cloud and not cheap, come here not cheap. In the ride not cheap, pulling up not cheap. Champagne not cheap, set it up the steep. And you don't get dumb, how you end your weekend start. Me lying, got the dealing start. When you're deep in thought, full of vibe, then when the healing start. Bad mind one pre in talk, and the eye money no listen stop. Like blank and leave them shock. In the streets, you don't deal them cards. Get bad from birth, so best handle it. Violate, get hurt and condole it. She said, keep it real, don't counterfeit. Or you'll be scaling up a wall like a sandoli. She said, alcohol, love, she more than grease. I drink, she work hard, no time release. Stress, relentless. Who go check, well then doubt. She father was a high priest, at least. Loud and not cheap, cause she don't play cheap. And she can't not cheap, pulling up not cheap. Champagne not cheap, set it at the steep. And she don't get stand, out you in your weekend start. Me no lie, that the dealing start.
run.
Run. We can start.
Yo, that song is wow.
It's a very nice song.
Yes.
Yeah, it is what it is a beautiful song, and it's the vibe of it was perfect.
Yeah.
What you need to know about that song, how it came about, who produced it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Those two right there.
In 2000, well, it was 2013, 14, on SoundCloud, I connected with a producer called High One, and we've been friends till this day.
Right.
And we never met in person, but from SoundCloud to WhatsApp videos to like happy birthday, my bro, and been like brothers. He sent me that beat, and we've been producing music together ever since. Because what he saw, other than the bass culture, he saw where I could actually go mainstream with the songs I have.
Right.
So we did our album before, and now we are at a stage where we both produce on a very high level. So we are bringing back all the other stuff and remastering, remixing, and bringing it to the table now. So as I say, amazing stuff is going to come. Nice. So We Can Start was a beat he sent me. It has the log drums for Amapiano, and then it has that dance soul type of vibe. So I took that song and I recorded the We Can Start. I can't remember exactly how it happened, but I know the best time to record songs to me is between 2 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Hmm.
I get all my hits around that time.
Is
Yep.
the novelist shaking off his head over
The
there?
best the morning time is the best time to write or do anything musical.
And the weekend start, mean a lie that the dealing start.
Mm-hmm.
When you're deep in thought, whole a vibe, the way the healing start. Bad mind were pre in thought, jealous eye, money na lease in stock. Like Blanca from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Leave them shock in the streets, we don't deal them cards.
Um.
Yeah,
So
love that song.
so you don't remember what inspired that?
I do music based on how I feel
All right.
and what I see. And I always look forward to the weekend.
Mm.
Yeah.
And well, right now, how I live, every day feels like a weekend for me, anyways. You
Okay.
Right.
know,
Okay.
every day. My lifestyle is I also cut hair, I make music, I do film. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I do. Everything what I do, I love.
Right.
Right.
I remember when I used to do a 9 to 5, and I'm telling you, I didn't like it.
Right.
Yeah.
So weekend used to be so happy on a Friday evening,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and we used to be so sad on a Sunday evening.
Mm. Go back to
Go
work.
back to work.
Yeah. So when the weekend start, me not lie,
Mm-hmm.
that the dealing starts.
Right.
So that's what the whole energy was about. And I spoke about just good vibe, smoking weed, hanging out with friends. And for the music video, I shot the video in Miami at that's the beach in the popular beach in Miami and some other spots. Um, I that was my film team. We did that.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say look like Miami for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
actually would love to do a remix with that. I just sent it to a soca artist. There's a few in mind. The guy I would love to do a remix with is Rupi.
Oh
Ah.
wow.
So I spoke to him, sent it to him. So he's
Yeah.
up. So it's now let me see what goes on. But
Right.
that song is a guaranteed hit. That
Yes.
cannot
Yeah.
miss.
It's something that would play. It's like when I listen to it and I listen to it, it's like top 30s. Like it's something that's going to be in like sounds like
Yeah.
it will be in rotation in North America, Canada,
Yeah.
US. That's the kind of music we listen to over here.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Off season music, I call it.
Wow. So
Like,
that's what's up. And you
mm,
know what? I was having a conversation with a friend and I was like, I believe soca music needs off season, in season and off season. Just like the NBA, they have off season games because you know what? These players need something to do during the rest of the
yes.
year. So these artists need to release off season soca tracks.
yeah. But you don't feel like that's happening probably more now than, well, what do I look at it back in, I would say, 90s, early thousands? Like you would probably hear soca in February, right? Because we know Trinidad Carnival coming, Dominica Carnival, whatever, right? But I find now you hear more soca. Well, out here in Toronto, we hear soca around
All
here.
year round.
Wow,
All
nice.
year round in Toronto.
Because, and
Mhm.
I would say because now we are open to Barbados, we're open to Trinidad, we're open to
Mhm.
Miami, even Toronto, New York. So it's like throughout the year, soca is just playing. So
Mhm.
I
So y'all get it when you could get it because it's like y'all don't have a season out there.
no, we get soca from February to December.
And
And yeah, yeah, that's true. So I
Yeah,
think in Trinidad it's not like that. As soon
yeah.
as Ash Wednesday hit,
Back,
"Ba-na-na-na,"
back
yeah,
to reggae,
dance
back to
song.
dancehall.
into the thing
Yeah.
called, and nothing wrong with that.
Right,
I
Yeah.
like it. Into the thing called, big open orders. I
right,
love that.
right.
But you know what happening? Come with some soca tracks too.
I see what
And
you're
this
saying.
is what I plan to do. So Wine Pill is off season.
Mhm.
It was dropped there, but it wasn't really. It was played, but the DJs told me, "Look, bro, this is off season. They love it, and they're gonna run it right after.
Right.
You know, so it's just to create that momentum, and this is where the EDM fusion of soca came in. So that's kind of off season as well. You know what I mean? So it's like I understand what I am. It's like a hybrid soca artist. That's what I would say. You know? But yeah.
A student and a child of the music.
Of the music, exactly.
Yeah.
So there was a question that came up about collabs, and you mentioned, I think you might have read that, and you mentioned collab with Rupee. Is there anybody else that you looking forward to doing a collab with in the next?
Okay, I've collaborated with Bungie Garlin. I have a collaboration with Skinny Fabulous. That hasn't been released yet. I have a song called Release, and hasn't been released.
So I feel really good. I feel like that's a high energy song, but just by the name.
Release.
Okay.
Oh, Skinny said, if you feel it, not doing good, yo, I want to share it, but no, let me leave it like that. But
well, you know, this is Dissect. People tend to do things on here. I'm just saying.
She's trouble. She's trouble.
The song is insanely good. What happened is this: it was in the world where it was a lot of EDM stuff happening at the time, and I think these artists shift their direction right now because they're seeing where they're going, and it's all fair to them. But it's my song, so I can release it, and it's just as I said. There's songs that was released years ago. And now I'm kind of bringing it back because I was always before my time. So when the time is right, I'm going to drop that. But in terms of collaboration, I collaborated with a lot of UK artists, a lot of UK rappers. Like there were huge rappers out there I work with. In terms of the States, there's a few I work with. I produce some work for rappers like MOP. Marsh Pit Posse.
Posse.
You know MOP, right? And yup, get that fool. And yup, keep that. That's hip hop.
I grew up on that.
Mash Out Posse or something like that. Then there's I did a song with CNC Music Factory, Freedom Williams.
Okay.
So we actually want to do some work together. There's a Follow the Leader with Nigel Lewis. I did it over with him. It's called Who the Leader. So that video is on YouTube. You can find that. Madden City, Nigel Lewis, Who the Leader. So that's in EDM. That's now they have 3 versions, right? So they have the dubstep version. They have a UK, a Jersey bounce, and a drum and bass version to it.
Okay. Never heard those ones.
Yeah, and those songs are, I will say my songs are there. It's released on platforms, but it's not really released yet.
Right.
Because we had to put out on a major label, but when I got the contract, I didn't like it. So I was like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna give out. This is a easy seller. It's follow the leader, follow the leader. That alone sells it.
Yeah.
Right.
So they wanted all the masters. And that's another thing with guys. If you're doing music, you need to know the business and don't get intoxicated by the applause. Don't get hype for the glitzer and wow, this is Universal, it's Sony. Yo, a lot of these people, they're about themselves. So you need to and it's easy now. You can take a contract, paste it in chat, GPT, and state, break this contract down so a 5-year-old will understand it.
Wow, yeah.
And they and you'll tell you, yo, and then I ask, is there any masters to me? No. Is there no? And they're gonna own it forever. And they're so crazy. Can you do a little rapping for us live? Oh yeah, sure. Let me see. Let me see. Think. Off the head, what I will do.
Well, you know what? You want to do it now? You want to do it now?
We can do that later.
Because we do have the next video, Danger Zone, will give a little bit of I think.
As you said that, now I have all this song. I can sing that for you if you like.
Go ahead.
All right. Now, the track you're about to play, Danger Zone, that was done. You remember I mentioned when I met the guy from the group just now, and he gave me an MP3. I went home, and then I gave him a song in a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, right? The name of that track he gave me, he said the name of the rhythm is called Danger Zone. And that was over 10 years ago. That song was just recently released.
Yeah.
I believe that because when I watched the video, I was like, I know these situations. I remember watching that broadcast. It was a long time ago. Okay.
Right. So check this out. It goes like this. Like, come take a little walk on my ends. This one for my fallen friends. For the people, can't take it again. Fed up, get pushed to the fence. So the block up the roadway, cut tie up on fire, babaya, even park bench. Who cares? Head of state, musical chairs, then a seat on a tinted lens. Yeah, come every day, I never lighter than a feather. Every day, another drama, keeping it together. Too many brother busting the copper and the leather, keeping the blocks hot. You could feel the heat when they're pulling up, trying to survive. Every time I need fulling up, I got a smile on my face and I'm looking up. Danger zone. I just trying to shine a light on my road. Too many people think I'm living in a danger zone. Here is where I call home. Danger, danger. Again, danger. Second verse. It goes like this. Gunshots, can't flinch ya. Police and soldiers come enter. Bad roads, pipe have no water. At night, candlelight sun corner. Steel on the hip, day for the karma. Crooked cup selling shots and armor. Young scene on the scene have it harder. No loss in a gang, where your father? So don't waste time and sharp in the aim. Every block, every corner, every crevice is the same. Whether US, UK, Port or Spain. It hard to get the job when your lane is a stain. Every day is the same and the sugar running out of the bucket. Look, crime, they can't stop it. Everybody living wants a profit. Now everybody living wants to get out the danger zone. Here is where I call home. Yeah.
Yes.
I like your writing, you know. Let's get.
I appreciate that.
We'll talk about it after, but I'm a lot biased when it comes to this video, and I almost wanted to play the whole, like submit the whole video, but I had to cut it short. So let's watch this video.
I want to understand. Did you fire shots? Just tell me if you fire shots. Did you fire shots? I just heard shots. I just, officer, I just heard shots.
See it every day, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, look, come take a little walk on my ends. This one for my fallen friends, for the people. Can't take it again. Fed up, get pushed to the fence. So the block up the road, we got tie up on fire, barbed wire, even park bench. Who cares? Head of state, musical chairs, and a seat on the tinted lens. Yeah, come over there, you never let it on a feather. Every day, another drama, keeping it together. Too many brother busting the copper and the leather, keeping the blocks hot. You could feel the heat when you're pulling up, trying to survive. Every time you need pulling up, but I got a smile on the face and I'm looking up. I just want to shine the light on the road. So many people think I'm living in a danger zone. Here is where I go home. Danger, danger, danger.
Yo, try. You know, they thought we were police and they felt it as well, but they said that right now, and I quote one of the young men shouted, sorry about that, we thought we were police and police is the one who killing us. So
gunshots, car flincher, police and soldiers come enter. Bad roads, pipe and a water. At night, candlelights and corner. Steel on the head there for the karma. Crooked cup selling shots and armor. Young teen on the scene having harder. No loss in the gap with your father. So don't waste time on sharp in your aim. Every block, every corner, every crevice is the same. With the US, UK, Port or Spain. It's hard to get the job when the lane is a stain. Every day is the same and the sugar running out of the bucket. Look, crime, they can't stop it. Everybody living wants to live and want to profit. Not everybody living want to live and want to get out there.
And a lot of our communities have felt reconnected for a very long time from government.
A drug dealer will live in Vietnam. Drug dealers live in sprawling mansions with swimming pools and
And we don't want that to happen, guys. Our NSM people looking for the money. Same way once it go out, we hear people get that.
I mean, poverty leads to disbelief.
Cause every rose finds a way when skies are grey. We party in the rain ends when sun come up. No matter what the weather air, we go hard on the pavement and it's ravement. New word for your statement. Cause you can't keep a good tongue down with these songs. Love until the young greatness. This what happen when the drum and the oil and the blood hit the soil. Take root, beer, fruit, yeah. Good rhythm engravement. And every troop, every youth, I send this salute to breaking away from enslavement. We go hard, cause we grow hard and we know hard. We talent push out for more, yeah.
Danger Zone. Powerful
Song, yeah.
Powerful song, powerful video.
For me, it touches home because my people are from Laventille. My people are from Laventille. And this speaks so much to me. And I wish other people could see this video and this. Like, I'm going to post it all over my Instagram and my TikTok. But
thank you.
It's real. It's real. It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from that area. Right now I live with my girl. We live in Lange Park, which is residential, but I'm from Laventille. I know where I'm from. From Rough JJ Rough. I grew up around a lot. And if it wasn't for the parenting I have, also even some of the gang leaders, the respect that they had, I would say my father, the respect they have for my father, they didn't want me involved in gangs. You know what I mean? And when you're young, we always believe that we're invincible. As soon as you hit puberty, you always think, well, I'm invincible, I can do this shit. I could jump over that wall easy. But you have the energy. And the older guys was like, no, you go home. I don't want you out here. And they had a respect for my father. And that is what kept me in a line. And then music, I was so talented that they wanted to see me rise as that talent. So they supported that talent. You understand? My father is here today. He's miserable as ever. he still wish I would have been in join the army or stuff like that. You know what I mean? He has that mindset where he believes having security is working for the government, which I believe security is having your own business.
Yeah.
So that's my mindset different. But with that say, if it wasn't for my dad, and I've seen a lot of people in that society, they didn't have it. Because I mentioned it, young teen on the scene have it harder, now lost in a gang. Where your father? Because no father figures around there to discipline or pull them and say, hey, this is where you should go. And I was fortunate. I am fortunate to have my dad around, you know?
Yeah. True story. Love it.
Well, you could definitely tell through someone's music, well, me anyway, through someone's music, you could kind of get the idea how their background was growing up. You know what I mean? Like what environment they grew up in, type of vibe, right? So that's why when I said before we played the video that I like how you write, because like you say, you write how you feel, but it's how you feel, but I get a lot of experience in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that last song, man, crazy.
It's crazy. Mad. It's
mad. Yes. Yeah, it's mad.
Mad.
Definitely.
Like mad.
Definitely. So,
Yo, I don't like to. I just had to speak the truth. I dodged bullets, yo. You know it is. Imagine living a life where you feel every day you could die. That's a way to live. It's like gunshots can't flinch you. When you hear gunshots, you stop flinch. It comes like normal.
Yeah, normal.
You know, police and soldiers walking around, you come and enter in your space, bad roads, pipe have no water. And every night it's candlelights on corner because somebody died. So they lit candles on the streets.
Right.
And everybody, youths have guns on the hip, steel on the hip, they for the karma. Karma is for the rivals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is wild.
It's like those video clips were just memories, like when, you know, like I said, I know for sure those were back in the days videos, and it's still relevant today, as you said in your earlier in the interview. It was a while back, but these things are still relevant today, right?
Dude, you way ahead.
I wrote that 10 years ago.
That is crazy.
I wrote that song 10 years ago. And the video was shot 10 years ago. I had short hair. Some of the guys who was in the video at the time are now in prison.
Yeah.
And it's like some of them passed away, and it's crazy.
Like, I know this is like a Laventil story, like with the video and all, but this is something like the entire globe can relate to.
That song would be a really good song to do a collaboration with other people. You know, from different places.
Yeah.
Kabaka Pyramid, I would love to collaborate with him on that. No? So it like it has a Junior Gong kind of approach to it, but it's still me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh.
Nice. So
yeah, go ahead and have a list.
No, I was gonna say, well, we have a few more minutes with you tonight. You're performing tonight. I know this is not what you're gonna perform tonight. You're probably gonna bring some mad energy in the place tonight. So, where are you performing, and what can the people expect tonight from you?
Okay, I'm performing at an event called Secret Gardens. That's in Tragate Road, Port of Spain. And what they're going to expect is a good vibe. Yeah, we want some fun. Yeah. Definitely, I'm going to tell them that.
Nice.
I want to try to go live on TikTok as well. So I have the TikTok live.
Okay. Well, we'll watch it.
We'll watch it.
We'll tune in.
I'm going to drop songs they never heard before.
Okay.
So I'm going to definitely work hard tonight.
It's gonna be mad tonight. Then.
Mad.
Be mad.
Someone told me, I hope you take off your shirt. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh my
gosh.
Oh well, somebody wasn't vetting those comments on that side, but that's okay. All right, so we want to end the show with those questions. Since you're such a deep thinker, I'm just curious to see what the answers will be for these questions. So the game is called Quick Cuts. And Novelist, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
There's like 4 of them.
Okay.
I think I know the answer for that one. But I think you kind of said it earlier in the interview. But what's the biggest risk you ever took?
Going to the UK. Because I didn't know these guys like that.
Right.
And at the time, I took all the money I had, bought tickets, and just went over there and slept on a couch for over 6 months. They could have sold me. Could have been, come here.
Sell your dreams.
It was crazy. And I made a whole wealth of new friends.
Yeah.
From different parts of the world. That was the biggest risk I ever take. Yeah. And I wouldn't change it in the world. I'll do it again.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good risk.
What's the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself?
The craziest, meaning elaborate on that. We mean
so crazy as in, you know what, that is couldn't be the furthest from the truth, and you had to laugh because people actually said this about you.
Wow. Okay. The craziest rumor I ever heard. Um, I had a there was a rumor that went around where someone thought I stole something.
Mm.
And I was like, me? And when the whole truth came around, the same person turned around and was like, yeah, boy. They didn't even apologize or anything, but they went far with that. I actually had to get someone in PR to they told me to just stay still and don't say anything.
Oh wow.
Protect my image.
Right.
Wow.
Far. And coming from the area I'm from, a lot of people tend to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? There was another scenario. I just will show you something. I shoot music videos as well.
Right.
And I shot a music video for a soca artist. And when I did this video, there's a guy I worked with on the video. He didn't credit me on it. And I was like, bro, all I need is credits. I didn't take any money from you.
Right.
And he didn't want to do that because he didn't want no one to know my capabilities.
Right.
So he was pushing me to act a certain way because you're from a certain area, they expect you to burn the world down. Set everything ablaze. And then we'll say, look how they act, look where they're from. See what I'm telling you? So that was a similar situation there.
Right.
And that is like, that hurt. So I was like, yo, it started to feel like, yo, how much more, yo, it's not me kind of thing I should say. And then person got involved and they're like, yo, don't say anything, leave it, let it slide. And then the truth came out and we dealt with it. I didn't even go on social media with that. But that was the craziest thing that ever happened to me. I will never wish that on anyone.
That is mad.
That's crazy. But
that's just wanting you to fall into the stereotype that people perpetuate about being from Laventille.
Yeah. So it's part of the journey, and that's why I went to give flowers to young brother, because young brother is from a similar background. So great. But I pray that he understands with great power comes great responsibility. And once he involved in something like that, he needs to understand who are for you and who are not. Because a lot of people will lean to you because your name is in the front pages right now, but they don't really know you. And if you fall sick and someone is not there to rub you with Vicks or anything or to help you, then you will know who really for you.
Facts.
I like that analogy.
Yo, how you just know when someone is for you? Have a disagreement with them.
Right.
Yep.
Don't show yourself. So I wanted to express that to him. Like some told me to give him that warning, but I think in time I will let him know. But that's the reality of coming from places like that. But there are great people that come from Laventille.
Absolutely.
For example, the guy who taught the Beatles everything they know came from Laventille. You know that?
I didn't know that fact.
Yes. Google this world. Google the sixth Beatle. Lord Woodbine left on the Windrush and he went across to the UK and he stayed in Liverpool. And over there, 5 guys started to follow him around while he was singing calypso in pubs. And then he taught them calypso and how to write. And then it was Paul McCartney and all of them, the same 5 guys, turned out to be the Beatles.
I heard something like this, but I didn't realize it was connected to Laventille. Okay.
Yes, and they never wanted him to shine because he's a black man.
Black man. Yeah.
Right.
So I felt like that in numerous situations. That's another reason why I'm Mad Head City.
Damn.
Higher energy.
Yeah, we have to vibrate high, but we need to be honest. We're in a world where there are low frequency people trying to, feed on the vibration we have. So we need to protect ourselves as well.
Facts.
That's where we go.
Let's leave with one last question to prepare you for your show tonight on a higher level.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hold on, let me get ready. Ready.
You want to ask me?
Um, no, you go ahead.
All right. What is something that have made you laugh the hardest? And this could be anything.
Something that make me laugh the hardest.
Yeah. It could be
Wow.
an old joke you remember from.
Or a
If I tell
situation.
you guys, you all will look at me like, wow. Check this out, right? I will never forget when I laugh like this. I was rolling with my younger brother, and we went to chill at a friend's house named Eldon Purnell. Right? He was a videographer that passed away. God rest his soul.
Right.
And when we was there, he was smoking some weed. When you smoke weed, everything is funny.
Funny.
Right?
Okay.
The guy ordered some chicken and stuff. And it turned out that we ended up eating all because he was high. It wasn't, think about it now, it wasn't funny. It's not funny at all.
Yeah.
At the point in time, I couldn't stop laughing, bro. It's like when we left, we was like laughing, like, bro, we really do that, bro. And it sounds like wrong now, but in the moment, I couldn't stop. So that was one situation that off my head I could think about. And the reason why I would mention that is because Ellen Purnell, he was a funny guy. He used to be very sarcastic. He's like, no, you could have. But he really didn't mean it.
Yeah, right.
All right, cool, no problem. No, you could have like, all right, no problem, good.
Keep eating.
Yeah.
And we went there to get a video edited.
Right.
And we got the video edited, and then we left. And when the next day he was like, you imagine a man come and eat all the food and then ding. I'm like, bro, what you said?
You say it was all right.
I'm like, bro, it's not good. But that's how brothers act, you know.
Yeah.
We go to each other's house and we eat all the food in the kitchen and then we eat. And sometimes we forget to close the refrigerator door, but it's all good.
Come on.
But God rest his soul, man, he was one of the best videographers we ever had in our time. But yeah, that was pretty hilarious to me.
Yeah, that is funny.
That is funny.
Hey, you're wrong. I would first of all, weed is gonna give you the munchies.
Exactly.
So you should have buy more wings. And second of all, you already know you have the munchies. You should have said, at least save me 2 wings. So no, I wouldn't feel guilty. I would still be laughing.
Exactly.
Oh man.
That's some crazier situations, but yo, so far we'll leave that for another time.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, we hopefully we definitely hope to get you here with us another time in the future. Do tonight. And yeah, man, we know you're gonna do your thing, so definitely
get a power nap. All you need is, I think, apparently they said 27 minutes or something like that to be energized, re-energized.
Okay, well, I have to be it's now 9:30 on my side.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 9 o'clock over here.
All right.
I have to be there for 11 at showtime.
Okay, so you have
somebody that's gonna get ready, and I will let my girl drive, and I will just take a little nap in the car and do my thing and make it happen.
Yeah,
that's
man.
what's up. But it's been amazing chatting with you guys. I really enjoyed this.
We enjoyed the company as well. So let's definitely make this happen again. Big up to Kevin for making this happen too. I know he's watching the vibe.
Yes, my boy Kevin.
Yeah, man.
Yes, and tonight we were being streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, TDN TV, Instagram, and
TikTok.
For Madhead City TikTok. And so, the the viewers, we wanted to big them up because they big us up. Calvin George, thank you for that Instagram post. And I'm sure you're getting some on your Madhead City TikTok as well. The person who asked you to take your shirt off. Yeah, thanks to all the viewers that are tuning in and on all the platforms.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
All right, bro. You're gonna say something? Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Been a pleasure chatting with you guys. Can't wait to share new music with you all and see what we can do next. Yeah,
definitely. Well, looking forward to connecting again, and all the best tonight and in the near future. And you guys go out there and check out those videos. Danger Zone. I love that Danger Zone video. I'm definitely gonna go look at it again. So you guys go on this page, YouTube, all that, and support the vibes, man.
Thank you for all love, the connection, all. Yo, it's amazing. Thanks, guys.
We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch, family.
Yes, for sure.
All right.
All right.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gents. The man, Madhead City, and I'm glad that he explained the name because I was just like, "What does that?"
You were going mad trying to figure it out.
I just had to be patient and say, you know what, I'm gonna get the answer, and I love the meaning behind it too. So great interview, great person to talk to, and hopefully we could. Well, not hopefully, we're gonna do this again. For sure. So that is it. No guest next week?
I don't know.
No guest next week. I think we're taking a time off next week. I don't even know what date it is next week.
Next week is March already. That's what it is.
I know.
It's March already.
March what?
March 1st.
Oh, so we're off. All right. So I will see you guys, and we will see you guys in the next 2 weeks. So just say
Have a great week.
Have a great week and a great weekend. On behalf of TDN, Sip and Chats, of course, Dissect team, you guys have a blessed one. See you guys soon.
Peace.
So I'm Janine Xavier Cross. I'm Janelle Xavier. And where's Xavier Street?
So this is what you need on the inside. I'm ready to come.
Are you, Jewel? You have hidden talents that you're not talking about.
Let's get to the bar. And the bar, I'm
Yeah.